Let's explore how to better operate our own machinery. I agree that our culture doesn't typically teach us how to manage our minds and bodies. So, how do you find motivation? One method is to subjectively connect dopamine to your pursuits. By acknowledging your eagerness and telling yourself that making even 1% progress is a success, you keep pushing forward, continually advancing. Additionally, whenever we take action, it can either amplify or deplete our energy. The key is balancing the dopamine and epinephrine systems. Remember, this mechanism of dopamine guiding us toward goals exists in all animals: humans, dogs, sheep. For instance, a grazing animal on a barren landscape might wander without detecting water. Suddenly, they catch a faint scent of it. That's when dopamine is released, not when they finally drink. This gives them the energy to reach it. Imagine walking through a desert, exhausted and thirsty, and you spot a lake. Suddenly, you find the energy to run the remaining mile, whereas before you felt you might not make it. What's responsible for this surge? It's dopamine signaling a forthcoming reward. In 2020, we finally gained a clear understanding of dopamine's true function. Recognizing that craving, friction, and desire, even low-level or high-level agitation, as attempts to assert our will on the world, is crucial. Dopamine works closely with its cousin, epinephrine, adrenaline. In fact, dopamine actually produces epinephrine. They're connected in a cycle of craving and working until you achieve a win. Some people associate a significant dopamine spike with the moment of victory. Wise individuals adjust their internal celebrations. Even if you throw the biggest party, staying composed prevents a hard crash afterward. Soon your system resets. After celebrating, you might feel a bit low. Instead of seeking another dopamine spike, wait. Understand that your levels will recalibrate. Accept that you'll feel underwhelmed for a few days because you just experienced a peak. By adjusting and relaxing, you realize there's often a postpartum dip, a time when today doesn't seem as exciting as previous days. But if you let motivation build up again, you'll discover an infinite capacity to tap into dopamine as a motivator, not just as a reward. I can confidently say this is how you've built and sold a big company, created a successful podcast, and continually seek new challenges, because the act of seeking is the reward. Most people view the reward as the finish line. The key is to reach that finish line, step into the end zone without an elaborate celebration, and then prepare to do it all over again. Our perspective shapes the release of these chemicals. Positive thoughts give us a boost, positioning us to see more possibilities in the world, propelling us forward. Studies support this, but positive thinking must be genuine. Telling yourself you've already won an Olympic gold medal without the skills won't trigger dopamine release. You can't constantly push yourself without rewarding progress. It's mental energy, the drive to persist. We need regular dopamine boosts throughout our days or months to fuel our pursuits. However, over-pursuit can lead to burnout, so finding that sweet spot is essential. Habit formation is gaining interest because completing small tasks isn't about the tasks themselves, but the act of completion. Understand that dopamine release in the brain is always subjective. No specific experience exclusively triggers it. If you commit to engaging in a process, like setting new goals with the upcoming year, and link dopamine release to effort and goal setting, you'll have more energy to take action. Attaching dopamine to the belief that you're moving in the right direction helps you keep progressing. People often mistake that positive thinking should be tied to the finish line. It's not about deluding yourself into thinking you've already won, but believing that your training will get you there. It's about bringing that mental horizon closer and fostering a positive internal view of your actions. Yes, it sounds subjective because it is. It's personal. Everyone needs to find what keeps them moving forward, narrowing possibilities, pursuing goals, and determining how often to self-reward. The key is self-reward. Relying solely on external rewards means losing control over your dopamine system. Ensure you truly savor your rewards, appreciating your achievements and what you've gained. But here's the crucial part. Channel that feeling of dopamine saturation, the significant win, back into the effort process that led you there. Thank you for watching. Join us on this journey. Don't forget to subscribe.